Hello everyone and welcome to Rambles and Wargames, and I'm back with another battle report, and this time I am playing 2Dsick of 2Dsick from YouTube's. This is our second fight, our rematch, and man, this is a bloodbath. So we've upscaled our army slightly. Excuse some of the unpainted models, but I haven't had a chance to do any painting at the moment. Yeah, things have just been really busy at work and stuff, and I haven't really had much time to paint, so I will get them painted. I'm halfway through doing my Frost Mammoth, so I will finish that one up before I move on to doing the bruisers. So I've added in the Frost Mammoth, I've added in the bruisers, and I've added in the scraplings with bows. And that's my 3,500 points. We are playing Capture the Flag. Basically, you select 3 units and you have to kill them. And we are playing the annoying Refused Flank one. These are my spells. I'm using Traumaturgy. So I've got Hand of Heavens, I've got Trial of Faith, and I've got the Wrath of God. So humans roll off to choose sides. I decide who's placing first. I decide that I'm placing first, and I throw everything down. I'm bored of flubbing my frickin' roll to go first, so sod it. He then places his dogs over the right hand side with his knights behind and his demon prince. Then he's got his Forsaken, I think, or Once Chosen, or something along those lines. Then he's got a big unit of halberd warriors with a character BSB in there, with a spear of some shit that does D3 something wounds. And then he's got paired hand weapon guys with a sorcerer in on the left hand side. He does his vanguards and he moves his doggies up. So I charge in. I think, yeah, fuck it. Everything moves up, the cannon pivots, and my ogres stay where they are, as I want to see how things pan out. Magic phase. It's going to be a big one. So I'm doing Trial by Faith because I tried every single time to get this thing off because it's funny. I choose this guy. It goes off. Does it? No, I think he dispels it. I try Hand of Heaven. And he matches it, and then I throw the rest of my dice into Comet and put a Comet down. Shooting phase, my guys unload with that many shots. Not the greatest of shooting. Only 2 wounds, but it kills them. This was my cannon shot at the Demon Prince. I shoot my cannon at him, and he pings it off with his stupid frickin' shield of I just ignore it bollocks. These are my impact hits, and 2 of them die. He wounds one of my guys, and I save it on a 6. Very blurry picture, but I've killed them. And I stay where I am because I've got a feeling I'm going to be multi-charged, and I kind of want to stay close by. So yeah, I mean, that's going to happen. So I believe now it is 2D's turn, and he flies everything in, and this one's gonna get messy. He moves everything up like that. I think he went to charge the boar, and I think he flubbed it. And then the rest of the stuff just kind of like sidestep a little bit to try and get away from the comet coming down. And the comet comes down. And that's how far it goes. And it hits that many people. I think he makes one armor save, and then the rest of them get pulped. His magic phase. I cannot remember what he cast. I know he's got a few. Yeah, I totally should have taken pictures like I did with my ones and to remember what he actually cast. I know he's got Silver Spear. I mean, one of them is a +1 armor save. I think I dispelled it. And then he goes for a Silver Spear. Yeah, I have no clue what's going on here. I really fucked up his magic phase. He's going to post his battle report, so hopefully he can remember what the fuck he cast, because I can't. So then we move on to close combat. And we're doing this one. He issues a challenge. I accept. I make a couple of saves, or one save, or something like that. I know I take 2 wounds on my champion and 2 wounds on the guy behind him from the knights. His big bad pretty much does nothing. I think he does 1 wound to that guy. And then my attack's back. And I pulp almost everyone except the guy in the challenge. I then pass my leadership test, as I think I needed a 4, and I rolled a 4. And then we're going to move on to turn 2. So I'm charging in with my big gribbly. And I'm charging in with these guys. And that one. I don't expect it to go well, but hey. I barely make it in with the Saber Tusk Rider. But I roll 2Dsick to get in with Bebop, which is amazing. You're showing it, you know, how to actually charge for once, as my Ogres seem to be incapable of doing it. So yeah, that's a picture of that there. I'm charged in, I'm giving everyone the -3 to initiative. Not that it matters over that side. I then move this guy up to fire a cannon shot. And then these guys just kind of sit here. Magic phase and the very, very blurry picture. I'm not sure why I took that picture again. Or that one. Well, there's some really bad pictures in this. I'm going for the Trial of Faith again, because it has to be done. I think he ends up dispelling that one, and then I go for Hand to Heaven again. And then I think I killed like 1 guy with it. And then I go for the Wrath of God again. So I place the comet right there. And then we move on to shooting phases. This is my hit rolls. And then I do nothing. I think he saves them. And then my guys shoot with their bows. I think 1 guy gets through, and he kills him. This is him killing Bebop. This is him killing Rocksteady. And this is him killing my cat. All before I got to swing. Yeah, that was bad. I think it pretty much did nothing with the impact hits as well. Bad times. But I put a wound on him, which is incredibly nice, seeing how hard this guy is to fucking hit. But I did this with the impact hit, which was freaking awesome. And then I think I made another save. Did I make a save? I don't know what happens here. I do nothing because I can't hit the guy. He's like, I'm hitting on 5s, which is ridiculous. And I just managed to do nothing. I put a few wounds through. He makes some ward saves. The challenge is pretty much a pushing contest, and that doesn't do anything. I think I put a wound through, and then he saves it. Yeah, and that pretty much does nothing. So I fail all of my freaking tests, and I'm running away, and I get about there. Not good, because it's his turn next. So he brings his Gribbly on, and he's running around to be a nuisance and run into the back of my handgunners. He then charges these guys. I stand and shoot and kill one, and I don't even think he made it in. He then charges these guys. I run away. He runs after me. He takes the dangerous terrain test, and he dies. So he took my banner and gave me his. So that was pretty kind of him. Thanks, 2D. Yeah, so then everyone kind of just moves the fuck away from the comet again. Magic phase, the comet doesn't come down, and we add a token to it. Gets a pretty poor magic phase. I think he's going for a weird breathy thing on these guys. Oh no, he hit my handgunners, not those guys. He moved up next to those guys. He takes off one of my ogres. Then we move on to my turn 3, because there was pretty much nothing else. Really blurry picture. I don't remember taking this many blurry pictures. My cannon moves in to attack those guys. Last time I fired the cannonball at the dogs and it misfired, and now it can't act like a cannon, so I'm just going to run it round and run it into people. So he's going over there to basically kill those, because I don't want them running into my ogres in the back when I turn them round. My wizard jumped out of the unit because that side of the board's going to get very fucking messy, so I don't want to be anywhere near it. I spin these guys around using the Swift Reform. I bring the comet down, and it hits nobody. I try the Trial of Faith again, and I think I got this one through, and I think he passed his... Well, he rolled higher than I did, so nothing happened. I try for Hand of Heavens. That happened, and then I try to throw another comet down, and I don't think it went off. I think I was left with like 2 dice or something ridiculous. I think I'm shooting now. I spun the goblins, scraplings around to shoot at his spawn. I then shoot at these guys. I pulp the whole unit on impact hits alone. And that's how it turns out, and we're going into his turn 3. So he's charging him with these guys again. And yeah, they made it. I don't think I took anyone out on the stand and shoots either. He's going into the back of me there with his Demon Prince. I passed my terror test because I'm within range of the General and the BSB. So go little brave goblins. And then he puts his spawn in as well. Because, you know, I mean, big bad, you know, he hasn't got that at all, so let's throw the spawn in. So he turns these guys like that. His magic phase. That's mine. I believe he was trying to cast the freaking speary thing, and I then like 666 it to dispel the freaking thing. I think that was pretty much all he could do. I think he the dice on the back, he's got the +1 armor save to those guys that he cast. I think that was his impact hits and kills 3. And then he kills some more, and he's just walking through the unit killing scraplings. Then we move over to this one, and that happens before I get to swing, because these guys are fucking badass. They hit me with their halberds, their strength 5, they hit before I hit them. He overruns with his Demon Prince to get the fuck away from my unit charging him in the arse or the front. I don't think he wants either. I think he's really, really, really scared of my BSB, and he wants to keep his big bad well out of the way of him. So he does that. He can't do anything with his spawn but turn round. At this point of the game, I noticed that he probably could have changed his spawn so that if I overrun, I wouldn't hit his unit, but he fucked up. We make a couple of fuck ups in this one, but to be honest, this game was so much fun. It doesn't matter how many fuck-ups we made. It was good enough fun. Neither of us care. So yeah, he puts it like that, which means that if I break this guy, I'm going straight into his warrior unit. So basically, I think he's just fed me his unit. So yeah, I'm going in. And much to his surprise, I'm fucking going in. I've kind of thought this would go better than it actually does, but hey, spoiler. Charge into the spawn. Well, yeah, I'm going to beat him to death with a very big sharp stick. And I go into that one. And I move my cannon over there. My rider has fallen off because it's getting a little bit turbulent going over that hill. On, I think, impact hits alone, I pulp this guy. First round of combat, rerolling ones, including impact hits and stomp. Yeah, I just pulp this guy. Straight into those guys. We then do this combat. He has to issue a challenge. I issue one as well, just because I don't want his whole unit hitting me. He gives me a wound, and I think that's about it. His turn 4. He charges into my cannon because he does not want me charging him, because that's going to hurt. I do quite a lot of wounds back. I don't remember him doing that many to me. He passes his break testy thing, and I think this was actually just a complete draw. He reforms doing his leadership test, so he can get more attacks in, I think. We then move over to this one again, and we're back in the challenge. I can't remember if I've killed the champion yet or not. I know I kill him. I think that might have been his break test. Oh, right, yeah, that was his fear test because I caused fear. So I come in and impact hits alone, kill those 4 guys. He has to issue a challenge, so I feed him axe. Yeah, you can chill on him, because you're not touching my BSB. And then that's his rolls to hit. He needs a 4 to hit me because I've got Iron Fists on the unit, so he needs 4s to even touch me. Nothing. I throw 1 wound through, he fails his save. Eat a dick. That's what you get for messing with axe. Hey, don't step up and think you're a big man, because he'll just cut you down to size. I think these were my normal guy's attacks. He made a ridiculous amount of fucking saves on them. But that's how many die after my big bad and my boys are swung. And then I get to stomp the shit out of him. We did work this one out due to charges, due to his gets +1 for combat on his banner. He's got 2 banners, I've got 2 banners. And then basically he lost combat by 8. An extra -1 as well, because I cause fear, I think. I chase him down, I run off the board, which saves me for a turn, because I don't particularly want his fucking Demon Prince fucking with me. Might have been better if I didn't run off the board, though. Thinking back on it, I might have been a little bit closer to trying to charge him next turn. So turn 5, magic phase. I try to throw a comet down. It doesn't work. I must have killed his champion in the last round, because now he brings up his wizard. His wizard puts all but 1 wound on my guy, so he's got 1 fucking wound left. And then I swing and I miss, and he runs me down. I really, really wanted that one to go better. And as you can see from the dice on the other one, he put frickin' 4 wounds through on my cannon. Really don't know how that happened. But he basically kills me outright, so that happened. We go on to his magic. He tried to cast the spear. We really fuck up on this one. As I'm thinking miscasts. For whatever reason, even though I mentioned it earlier in the fight, I thought, well, I was thinking like Hellheart, where you always take the miscast no matter if it's not cast. Basically, what would have happened here is I would have let it go if I wasn't like not thinking, and let him take the miscast. He rolled it after the match. He would have killed 3 ogres with the silver spike or whatever it is, basically a bolt thrower. Go straight through with my ogres, would have killed 3 of them, and then he takes the miscast because he basically takes a wound on his guy. These guys die from the witchfire. He then gets sucked off into the warp, and then we move on to turn 6. I go to charge. I go to charge the guys on the hill. He runs away. I then remember that I can freaking redirect because I was being a spaz and forgot about it. So I did trundle forward 4, but then remembered that I could redirect. So pass my test to redirect, and I charge into the guys over that side. Just aiming for points because I cannot freaking catch these guys. They are gone. They are running away. All I can hope for is that they continue running away. So impact hits alone, kill 3 guys. Big bad swings, and then the unit disappears. And he run through them like they're paper. The whole game he's run away with his Demon Prince. I think it's very cowardly. He's scared of a fight. He doesn't want to, even come anywhere near my big guy because, last time he literally penetrated him with a staff. And he didn't much enjoy it. So he basically has been like a coward the entire game. He then fails his leadership test on the guys running away. They run away a little bit further. He then jumps in and does that flamey thing, kills a guy, so you basically just breathed on the animal there and killed him. This is how much I had left just in that unit. We worked it out to be an 11-9. And then due to cheesy chaos fucking rulings, he then basically went on to the questions and answers section, and apparently it says that you have to destroy the unit completely to basically win this bonus objective. So he's still got a unit left. I call chaos bullshit on this one. Absolute bollocks. I won. He's scared. We both agreed at the time. We agreed that I'm the better general. I'm better looking. And I'm just better than he is. And then he goes home and he's complaining to his friends on the internet just because he's on the content team, and then gets a ruling in his favour so that he wins freaking like 14-8 or something ridiculous. I'm calling cheesy chaos bullshit. Fucking dark gods getting involved again in my game. Last game they fucking ruined my leadership test, and then in this one he fucking runs away like a fucking coward. He should be struck down by the Chaos Gods for cowardice. And I demand a rematch. Because, dirty, cheesy, freaking chaos bastards. Yeah, I'm going to be back. And I'm going to stick a freaking battle standard bearer right between his butt cheeks. And I'm going to murderize him. I feel cheated. I feel cheated. Yeah, nothing more I can say on that. 2D, you're the scum of the earth, man. You're scum of the earth. And I'll be back. I'll be back better than ever. And I'm gonna blow you up with a cannon this time. It will not misfire. And I will actually hit with the damn thing. But all that aside, and our fuck ups with the miscast and stuff like that, I would have lost 3 more ogres. I don't think it would have done much to me because We're badass. We don't care about 3 ogres dying. Um, yeah, I'm not sure I would have done a lot different. I think in my head I thought things would plan out different. Charging the big Gribbly into the side of his Demon Prince, I was kind of hoping it was going to do more. To be honest, I probably should have left the big Gribbly out. The Great Weapon guys were probably fucked to begin with. If he made a save on his champion in that challenge, if he would have died, it might have been a bit different. I don't know. It's a tough one. But again, absolutely awesome game. Both of our games that we've had, it's just been amazing. There's not been just he's winning all the way through it. It was literally he has first advantage because he pulped my great weapon wielders. Then he failed a couple of charges, and I came back. And then he took down my cat and my pigs. Then it's back over his side. Then the big bads started to get involved in the game, and then they run through multiple units in the same freaking turn as their boss. Then he kind of runs through my wizard and my cannon. I wish that wizard had done better. His wizard, he had nothing on his wizard. I just wasn't expecting him to come through. I mean, he needed 4s to hit my guy as well because he's got the Iron Fist, and I just wasn't expecting it. I mean, especially since his champion did fuck all to me. But hey, my wizard's kind of accustomed to disappointing me lately. I'm disappointed that his big Gribbly kept flying away. I just wanted to play, but he just wasn't having any of it. But yeah, an awesome game. I can't wait for the next one because every game we have is blinding. I mean, this one went on to at least like 10:30 in the evening, and it was an absolute ball. I really, really, really enjoyed it. Hopefully he did. If he enjoyed it as half as much as I did, he would have had a blast. And I can't wait to see his. He was putting up the same battle report, which I decided to do a battle report off. I have no doubt that his one's going to be deeply biased towards him and give you the false opinion. So I can't wait to see what he puts up. Thank you very much for the game, 2D. Thank you guys very much. The channel has gone nuts with the amount of views and stuff. I am over the moon, so thank you very much for watching. Please drop some comments below. Be nice. We did make some fuck-ups, but we don't care. We learn. I'm still fairly new to this. I haven't really played a lot of 9th. I didn't really enjoy it. I was playing Chaos Dwarves, Infernal Dwarves at the time, and I didn't really enjoy playing them, so I kind of quit for a while. I came back towards the end of 1.1, and I'm still learning everything. So every now and again, I still make fuck-ups where I'm thinking 8th edition. So I still make fuck-ups. But hey, I'm enjoying playing the game, and it doesn't matter if I win or lose, because I'm having fun. So thank you very much, guys. I will see you again very, very soon. I do not know what the next game is or when the next game will be. It's going to start getting busy now because of Christmas and stuff. So yeah, I will keep you updated. If not, I might throw up some hobby tutorials and things like that, just to get some content up. Thank you very much, and I will see you soon.